point winds up successful. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Sliding out of the pocket. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Ready! Green 39! Green 39!
They go play fake. Mahomes steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Randy Gregory able to disrupt yet another pass play, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
47. 26.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Gun. Here we go. Winding. Here we go. 46. Here we go. 46. 41's the whip. 26. 26.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott got now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
We got 4. Here we go. Green, 90. Green, 90.
55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty, but maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Looking for Kelsey on the deep. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit.
Here we go. Green 39.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some big jelly or something like that.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
You go 46, 46. 26, 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Austin's got it left side. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Gun. Here we go. 47, 47. 26.
On third down, it's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 46. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 36 yards. Now, he's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has the only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
Forced out to his left. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Three down. Right there, 54.
Now Mahomes, and he's going to go down again. David Irving in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. On the move to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Randy Gregory in there yet again. My goodness, make it 5 sacks for him now in this one game alone. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22.
47. Here we go. 48. Here we go. 46. 26. 26.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.